I'm not reporting anything. Can you tell me who's the watch commander working? Can I speak with Sergeant June, please? I'm in the lobby. My name's Daniel Solomon. Okay, thank you.
I can help you.
Hi, I was hoping Sergeant James would come out and speak to me.
No, I'm Sergeant Hayden. I can help you.
He's, so Sergeant James won't come out?
No.
Okay, I just have a basic question. I know that when someone is cited, you guys have the option to either cite them out or arrest them, I believe, right? Mm-hmm. Is it common for you? Why would you guys do both? Like, in my case, I was arrested and then cited out. Like, once I'm arrested, how come they don't hold me to see the judge in the morning? Why do they arrest me and then cite me out?
It's an option.
To do both?
Well, you still haven't been convicted yet, right?
No, I just got arrested last night. I mean, actually, I'm sorry, today. Earlier today I got arrested. So my question is, once they decide to make the arrest rather than cite me out, why do they do both? I thought once they make the arrest, then I'm supposed to see the judge in the morning, but they made the arrest and then cited me out both.
They can make the arrest and they can decide, you know what, whatever we want. The jail's too busy or it's too busy that night.
I would suggest that the Inglewood Police Department is a little bit retaliatory towards me, or bitter for my recordings. It's almost starting to feel like the local police departments are repeatedly putting me in jail, even though I'm a law-abiding citizen. I got approached by an Inglewood police officer in my driveway in Lenox. He said, "Mr. Solomon, put your hands behind your back." He immediately handcuffed me, and I think he said, "Do you have a warrant?" Or he may have said, "You do have a warrant." But he ran my name, and it came surprisingly. I came back finally clean with no warrants. So I'm walking home from jail. It's Sunday night. I got arrested from my driveway today. I was standing in my driveway next to my motorcycle with my helmet on, and the key was in the ignition, but the motor was off. But more importantly, I was on private property. I was on a driveway. I think there's a big misunderstanding with the local law enforcement on how they perceive me and what they expect from me based on my recent arrest yesterday afternoon in the city of. I was arrested in Lenox and taken to Inglewood Police Station, but I think these officers, they kept asking, "Why do you hate us so much?" And then they were asking, "Well, aren't you going to cuss us out? Aren't you going to yell at us? Or, aren't you going to do this or that?" And they have a preconceived notion, if I even said that right, as to how I'm going to act, and they're completely mistaken bacon. It's very rare that I speak to these children with anything but respect. Now, when I was in Inglewood just last night, so what is the name? The officer who arrested me, he, apparently these guys think I really have it in for them, or I hate them, or I'm going out of my way to make them look bad, and that's not the case. I do go out of my way to record them occasionally, but Sergeant Riddens, he was very upset about my videos, about a few in particular that he even brought up and said, if I dare talk to him or try to do that to him, whatever. But by the time they booked me in, and and the same with the jailers. I'm completely cooperative. I say yes sir, no sir. I couldn't be more polite and courteous and cooperative to the jailers, to the arresting officers, to the transporting officer, to all of them. So by the time I was in custody, Sergeant Riddens came over to my cell and said, he switched from, I was going to be seeing the judge the next day, to he said, just just behave yourself and you'll be cited out here shortly. I could be mistaken on that, but I'm pretty sure it's less than 5. And I'm pretty sure I have more than 500 recordings. So that's like less than one. Like I told the officers from Inglewood that arrested me, I speak out or use profanity or do anything other than be polite probably less than 1% of the time. So just for those officers who may watch this, and you need to think for yourself. Don't listen to what somebody told you or what your supervisor or your coworker. Make up your own mind about me. Don't come into a conversation or a situation with me and just assume that I'm there to cause trouble, because it's not true at all. I'm there to record, and it's completely up to you what I record. You know, only you can decide how you're going to act or what you're going to say. But for the most part, I'm just there to record. If you guys, obviously you have the choice. You don't have to talk to me if you don't want to, or you could talk to me, and most likely any talking I do is going to be directed towards my camera, my narration. And of course, that's my opinion, or sometimes I might just be making jokes. This squirrel is very brave. He doesn't have a bulletproof vest, a gun, a radio, and the squirrel probably is not smart enough to know that I'm holding a camera rather than a gun. But look at him just going about his business, eating berries, not a care in the world. I thought squirrels were supposed to be like little timid and scared animals, scared of people. But this squirrel is much braver than the police officers from the Hawthorne Police Department. Whatever. But as hundreds of police officers I think, could vouch for me and what I'm saying, it's totally up to you, and the option to come across as a professional officer is completely up to you. You totally have that option if that's how you want to come across. Or, some officers I think want to come off as tough guys. You have that option too. If you want to push me up into the corner and smack my camera, more power to you. If that's the image you're looking to portray, I'm here for you either way. You can be professional, you can be unprofessional, you can make the law enforcement profession look better, worse, or however you decide. Whatever you want to do, it's completely up to you. I'm there to record, nothing more. I'm not trying to make you look bad. However, if you do something that I think is questionable, I'm going to record it and I'm going to upload it. On the other hand, if you do something that's professional, I'm still going to record it and I'm going to upload it. So, it is what it is. I'm there to record you, nothing more, nothing less. So, act however you want to be perceived by the public.